Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I am so excited because I picked up the new Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty, and I want to let you guys know whether or not it's worth it. So you guys want to see what this palette's all about, what type of eye look I create, well then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so I want to start off by saying that if I'm a little quieter today, a little bit more run down, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like absolute garbage. I woke up, well, I didn't necessarily wake up. I started off having a really bad sore throat yesterday and it's progressed into today. Now I have a really bad sore throat. I'm definitely getting some body aches and I just want to lay down, but the show must go on because I did pick up this palette yesterday to review for you guys, and that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to power through and we're just going to be in this together. So here's the brand new Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty. This actually launched yesterday inside Sephora and online, and I was really excited because I literally went to my Sephora and I was like one of the first people to pick it up because the guy said, "We just put this on the shelves," and I said, "I know, I came here specifically to get this." And the best part is it was 20% off because there is the Sephora Rouge sale going on right now, or VIB or insider sale. So if you guys do want to pick up this palette, I recommend getting it now before November 6th while there is a sale going on, because you guys can save anywhere between 20 to 10%. So worth it. So let me go ahead and tell you guys about this entire palette. So this palette actually does retail for $69, and it says it's a smoky cool tone palette of wearable and versatile shades, including a black eye gloss and sparkle blacks and silvers with finishes that range from matte nudes to multi-chrome foils. This is an 18 well eyeshadow palette that is packed with ultra pigmented shades and innovative textures, all you need to create an everyday look, a grungy vibe, or sultran siry eyes with minimal fallout. Define your lower lash line with metallics or use the black gloss to create an ultimate grunge eye. Now, I'm not going to lie, I absolutely do love Huda Beauty. I think the formula and Huda Beauty palettes are so freaking worth it. I am truly obsessed. So when I saw this palette, at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I really want to get it. But then I was like, bitch, you know you want to. You know you want to get it. So I did pick it up. Now, there is something that I do kind of want to point out to you guys because I don't really know what this is. And I'm hoping you guys can tell me. So obviously you guys saw that I did a swatch of the palette. I did a close-up of the palette. But I just want to know what this is right here. So I'm going to do a real zoom in right here for the shade called Grunge. I did not swatch this shade because I generally don't know what this is. I literally just picked up this palette yesterday morning, and it could be nothing, but it could also be something. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I just have never seen this before in one of my palettes, so I don't know if it's just like extra product or if it's anything else. I'm just more precautious now because we've seen too many brands roll out with palettes that do have mold in it or do develop mold over time. I'm not just sitting here trying to say that that's what this is. I generally don't know what this is right here. It does look a little sus, but I didn't want to touch it just in case. So let me know down below what you guys think it could possibly be, because I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just kind of like, what is that? What is that? I hope it's nothing. I hope it's just extra product, but you guys might be able to help me out down below. So I didn't want to speculate. I just wanted to quickly point that out because I did, swatch everything but that shade, and that is the reason why. But here we have the Pretty Grunge palette. Like I said, this does retail for $69, and I just want to show you guys the comparison between the last palette that came out for Christmas, the last palette came out for the holidays, which was the Empowered palette. So this was definitely a warm tone bronzy neutral palette, and now we have a cool tone neutral palette. And if you guys did not notice, is it just me, or have all the brands recently rolled out with smoky cool tone palettes? Is that like a vibe? That's like a vibe right now. And listen, I am all for it because I love smoky tone, cool tone palettes, but I'm also realizing that like every brand's rolling out with it recently. Interesting. But yes, here we have the Empowered. Here we have the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. I'm actually really excited because I do love a good smoky tone palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom you guys in. We're going to play with this, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and let you guys know whether you guys should get it or you guys should not get it. We'll definitely figure that out. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in and let's get this started. All right, so I think I'm going to do something pretty simple. So I'm actually going to go to another halo eye look. Oh, I guess this has a film on it. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I'm going to go into the shade card called Nirvana right here. Again, what is that? Can you guys tell me? so kind of confused as to what that is. So I'm gonna go with the shade Nirvana right here, and we're just gonna do like a really nice, easy, like halo eye look today because I just want something simplistic because I just don't feel the best. But the show must go on. The show must go on. My husband's like, why don't you just like not film today? I was like, I can't do that. It's just so funny. Was that originally I was gonna take off a couple days after doing my Vlogoween series, but then Glam Light showed up, and then this palette came out, so I said, all right, I will take off a couple days coming up, but right now I gotta work. Definitely some fallout with that shadow. They said minimum fallout, but there's definitely some fallout. And then I'm gonna start to just blend those shades out. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the shade called Beauty Chaos. I love that name. And we're gonna go ahead and start to just place that on top of that other shadow to really help to blend the edges, make it so nice and soft and as blended as possible. It's gonna be messier now, but always trust the process. You guys are actually so sweet because yesterday I was playing with the new Glam Light collection, the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. And I was playing with the red shadow, and you guys know that I never, ever, ever play with red shadows because I find them to be so intimidating. But I just kept saying trust the process because it's going to look messy. And so many of you guys were like, look at the confidence that you have built in yourself. And I was like, it's because of you guys. You guys are definitely helping. But I'm still, like, not a professional. And, you know, I always get asked, like, how come I always, like, kind of, like, talk down myself? I'm not trying to, like, talk down myself. But you guys also have to understand that I do get so many comments a day. And people do like sometimes criticize how I do my makeup or skills or this and that. And I do have to kind of remind people like, hey, I am not a makeup artist. Never been trained, nothing. I just like putting on makeup. So I don't have like professional makeup skills. So I do have to sometimes say that because you'd be surprised about the comments that I do get. Just people being like, you can't blend, you can't do makeup, you can't do this. And I'm like, I never said I was a professional. Never once said I was professional. I just like to play with makeup. And if it's not perfect, that's okay because I'm not perfect. So that's why I always like to kind of say stuff because I'm kind of just letting people know like ahead of time. Like, I understand. I get it. If it's not perfect, this is why. Okay, so then we're going to go into the shade called Rebelli. This is such a gorgeous like multi-chrome. Like, oh my gosh, that is so stunning. I just want to do like a really easy halo eye look today because, oh, this palette just like kind of calls for that. Can we talk about how pretty that shade is? Wow, 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 wow. That is stunning. Now, of course, you can lay down glitter glue if you want to, but I don't need to lay down glitter glue just because I know that Huda Beauty's palette formula is just truly incredible and it doesn't really require much to get these foils and like these glitters to stay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the original shade to try to blend these together so that it doesn't just look like two harsh lines. You know, it's so crazy. Oh God, there was a video, I think it was the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dreams palette. If you go back on that video, I did a halo eye look, and I think it was one of my first few times doing a halo eye look. I don't recall exactly when I started doing them, but I did a halo eye look for the Strawberry Dreams palette, and I used to just end it like this. This is how I would just end it. Just like this. Wouldn't even blend it together. And I'm like, how did people subscribe? I don't understand. I didn't even try. I mean, maybe I thought I was trying. I don't know, but it was definitely not blended. It did not look good. And yet you guys are so sweet and subscribed. I'm like, how are y'all subscribing? This makeup looks atrocious. Okay, I think I might take a little bit of the shade called Maverick right here. Just very lightly pop this like just right in the center. Just like right there. I'm gonna go into the shade called Renegade. 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 God, do you remember that song like popping off on TikTok in 2020? Oh my gosh, that was such a huge song. Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and line my upper waterline with this, and then we're going to go ahead and do the other eye the same. Yeah, this is definitely a smoky cool tone, but I kind of like that there's not that many grays in here. There's definitely more like neutral shades and like purple tone shades than there are like cool tone grays. Because I feel like all the rage right now is the cool tone grays, so it's a little nice to have something a little bit different compared to just having just the standard grays in a palette. Kind of like that it's like a cool tone smoky purple neutral palette instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean this eye up. We're going to come back with the lashes on. We're going to do the under eye together, and I'm going to kind of give you guys my thoughts on this palette. So to finish off the eyes, hey, you okay? You okay? My baby needed me for a minute. He was just having a Okay, he choked on something. Oh, if only you guys can see what he looks like right now. Actually, I'm going to insert a little clip of what he looks like. Were you having just a little moment? Were you having just a little moment, buddy? Oh, my sweetheart. My sweet baby boy. My sweet baby boy. Mommy loves you. You just wake up and you were just little coffees. Something get in your throat, buddy? Oh, my sweet baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. My good baby boy. She's like, I want some love too. I want some love too. Right, Miss Kaya? Did you want some love, baby? Did you want some love, my beautiful baby girl? You're the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. So to finish off the eyes, sorry, Cole was kind of coughing over there and I needed to make sure my baby was okay. I wanted to, I guess I could do a black shade or I can kind of go in a little purpley. Let's do black and then purple. So I'm going to go back into the shade called Renegade right here. We're going to lay that literally like tight line it right to our waterline. I'm literally going to press this right here, right to the waterline. Press that in. Perfect. Really sucks about that one shade. Like I said, let me know what it is because I have no clue. I don't want to speculate and say it's anything, but you know, we have been seeing a lot of makeup recently. Not always being the fresh, so I just want to be a little safe and precautious, and if it's something I want to know, because if I need to return or exchange it, I will gladly do so. So I'm just going to buff out the shade really fast. And then I'm going to go into the shade Fearless right here. Fearless. And we're going to start to blend that in. I want to let you guys know, I am getting better about returns. I recently just bought this Dior Forever lipstick at the Sephora sale, and I thought it was going to be that viral one that has the glitter in it, and I bought the wrong item, apparently. I thought I was buying the right shade, which I was buying the right shade, but apparently someone switched up the, like where you have the boxes laying there. It was a lipstick, not a liquid lip that I bought. So I'm actually going to go back to Sephora and just do an exchange or return, because I don't want the lipstick. I genuinely wanted a liquid lip, and I got the wrong thing. Then I'm going to take the shade called Freedom right here. We're going to use that to continue to blend that out. Then I'm going to take the shade Maverick one more time, and we're going to use that to do our upper brow bone and a little bit of the inner corner as well. Put this like right here. My God, that is such a stunning shade. I wonder if I have like a deep purple shade for a liner today. I'm just going to throw on my lips really fast. All right, guys, and this is the final look. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love how this looks. It's very, very smoky, yet cool tone. I feel very sexy, feel very gorgeous. I feel like if I had to put on like a black tank top or a nice little top, I can go on a nice little date night with my husband. This just looks really, really beautiful. I'm loving how this looks. And it's purple. You guys know I don't really ever play with purple a lot, but it's like a cool tone, deep purple, and I'm kind of living for it. So here we have the Pretty Grunge palette. Like I said, this does retail for $69, but you guys can save 20%, 15%, or 10% right now with the Sephora sale going on. And I have to say, this is a very beautiful palette. Now, the only thing I don't really know what to do about is this little shade right here. I know I talked about it several times in the video, but I just don't really know what that is. So I'm not going to mess with it until you guys tell me what it is and what do you think I should do, because I just don't know, and I don't want to speculate either. I'm just kind of curious. But I will say the shades I did play with, I played with this whole section right here, like this little section right here. I did play with the mattes. Are very pigmented, they blend very easily, but they do have some fallout. I know online it said minimum fallout. No, there's definitely some fallout with it, but the shimmers are really gorgeous, very easy to work with, especially the shade right here for Belly, this multi-chrome. I love it. I am living for that shade. I think it's incredibly, incredibly gorgeous. And then right here on this side, you do have your more neutral colors. If you don't really want to go cool tone smoky, you do have your more cool tone neutral colors right here, which I really like. So it makes it a little bit more versatile as a palette. Not to mention, it does pair very nicely with the Empowered palette. So if you have the Empowered palette, this actually does this actually does complement it very, very, very nicely. It's the opposite. Here you have your warm tone, here you have a cool tone, and Huda Beauty did not disappoint with the formula, with the shadows, with everything. It's a really gorgeous palette. I think for me, it's definitely well worth it, especially right now if you're able to save some coin on it. I think it's definitely well worth it. So overall, I absolutely love this palette. I love the color scheme. I love the eye look that I created. It's definitely gonna be my go-to like holidays smoky eyeshadow palette. Like this is something I definitely would recreate for like New Year's Eve. 100% recreate this. And I also really like it too because it's a little purple, and purple really does complement my green eyes, my green hazel eyes. So overall, definitely well worth it in my opinion. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Sorry I wasn't as chatty or as energetic. I just really do feel like crap and I want to go lay down. But I wanted to get this video out for you guys. So with that said, let me know what you guys think about this palette down below. Did you guys pick it up? Did you guys not? Let me know your opinions. And yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. I'll make sure I link everything around my face down below. But if you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful ventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! All the details, so, fuck. Hey guys! No. Palette, but I'm here to tell you, since, oh my god. I'm here to tell you guys all about it. I'm here to tell you guys all about it, My fuck, that took so long. Whew.